So today is Sunday, and obviously we have made it back home. I just wanted to jump on the camera real fast and see if I could just get out my feelings, because I am so frustrated with my parents. I'm, the kid who tried to basically kind of do things right in a sense, ideas that were formed for me and things like that. I got married, I have the I have the house, I'm blessed to say, I have the car, I'm blessed to say, I have the kids, I'm blessed to say, but it's I just don't understand why I feel like I keep running into parents of the boomer generation, and our parents' age, I'm almost 30, but my parents' age of 50s, 60s, where they just feel so entitled and they don't have to help their kids anymore. I know I'm very blessed to say that I have both of my parents in my life. I really do. And I am the kid that really tries hard to do stuff on her own. I don't ask for help. I hate asking for help. I try and just take care of everything, as I probably should, but, I do life pretty much, I try and do life by myself. I don't call my parents for very much at all, to the point where I feel like they've even expressed, well, if you needed help, why didn't you ask? And it's I don't ask you guys for help, though, because I don't freaking get it. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate what they have done and what they do. So my mom took itty bit for a couple of days while I was having a baby, super, super helpful. But then, says little stuff well, if you guys need me to keep her longer, I can't, basically while she's dropping her off at my house. And it's if you wanted to keep her longer, or felt like it would help us to keep her longer, then why didn't you say something before you got to my house? You're basically saying you can help me while shoving my daughter back into my house. I was hoping to get just a small break, because I know that Itty Bit has been going through a lot, just like we all have with a new baby. It's been an adjustment, and she hasn't gotten a lot of attention. And so I was hey, it would be nice, my mom was well, let me know if you need help with her at any point this week, the rest of the week. And I was yeah, it might be nice to do dinner. And granted, we didn't stick with it on Friday, so that's our bad, which at this point I should have definitely sent her off Friday, but we didn't need the help Friday, and the other side of my family came over to see the baby, so she got to see her cousins, and it was a lot of fun. But on Saturday, it was she was supposed to go with my mom for dinner, and I'm thinking dinner is an hour or two, not a lot of time, but still, it would be a breath of fresh air. She was excited to see her bubby. Something comes up with church, and I'm definitely tired of coming second to church, always, constantly. And there's a whole lot of history to that I cannot and won't get into, and just don't feel like putting the energy into. Something comes up that's way more important at church than coming and grabbing your granddaughter for dinner. To me, my priorities are my family. My priorities and morals, my values, my family, loving my family, which is where I should be right now. But I would think, as a grandmother, your priorities would be helping your kids and your grandkids. And that's not a thing. That's not one of the first on the list. It feels like that's one of the fifth or sixth on the list. If it's convenient to everything else that you have to do, then you'll help. It's so frustrating, because I don't feel I remember it being like that with my grandparents when I was a kid. I was able to just be dropped off because my Grammy just liked spending time with me, and was able to do that. And it's not my mom isn't able to do that. They're only this little so long. But I think, I said, more than anything, it's the two things of don't have me look bad in front of my kids on your behalf. She was excited to come see you. She was excited to do dinner with you. And you literally put something that I think, which is, I said, probably partly my fault, but which I think is just totally doesn't need to be that high of a priority on your list over family. I hate, like, having my feelings hurt. I hate rejection, like most people do. But it's just, like, be intentional about your help. Or don't help me at all. Like, it doesn't help me when you say you're going to come and hang out and then retract a little bit and then not do it at all. We're her parents, and I've always said, and I always told Robbie too, I was like, when we have kids, it is a lifelong contract that I am signing, like, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I will be here for my kids the rest of their life. When you have kids, it becomes a selfless contract that you sign. You know, like I said, back when I was little, it was almost frowned upon if grandparents weren't there to really help. And now in today's society, like the grandparents of our kids or our parents want to rag on millennials and everything like that, but then not be around when we actually need help, or when, you know, it is their time to be a grandparent, or, you know, things like that. Like, I feel like, just like they say, we have it easier, so do you guys. You guys have it way easier. You guys had it way easier when we were kids. You could just haul off and drop us off if you wanted to. And the grandparents didn't say anything because they knew that that was their job. And they wanted to see us and hang out. I can't fathom, like, unless my Grammy was just really tired, or, I don't know, coming off of a long week at work or something. I don't even know. I can't even fathom, like, my Grammy being like, oh, sorry, yeah, we're going to have to reschedule because I have something to do. And this is also, let me state, this is also coming from a place, like, this hasn't just happened just this once. Like, this has happened multiple times now. And that's why I'm, like, I think just super frustrated. Sorry, just popping in for a second to have a little breakdown. Also, like, trying to keep in mind, like, postpartum, and, you know, there's probably a lot of emotions and feelings, and it's, like, been dark and rainy in Colorado and things like that. So there's, you know, factors, but I'm just kind of tired of making excuses for my parents. Anyways, a lot's happening, so any bit needs fed, and just gonna hop off and try and take my time for a second.
3 hours later.
Well, before the camera happily died, disrespectful, I was just telling you guys how it is my birthday coming up in a couple days on the 8th of June, and Robbie wanted to take me shopping. He has been super sweet. He was like, you've been pregnant for basically like 10 months. You're still dedicating your body to breastfeeding. And he's just got some wonderful plans for my birthday that will have to unfold with you guys like it'll unfold with me. Right now we are getting our Honda, our beautiful little White Betty, Betty White, serviced. And then we are gonna go shopping. He wants to take me shopping to get an outfit that's gonna make me feel good on my birthday, because he is taking me to dinner. It's Italian. I have no idea where this Italian place is though, but he's got some cutesy stuff, it sounds like, planned for me, which is amazing. Like, he's just y'all get a Robbie in your life. But I really appreciate him and all he's doing and trying to do to make me feel somewhat special on my birthday, especially since I am turning 30. But I'm actually excited to turn 30. Like, the 30 scaries didn't really bother me, but super excited. So that's what we're headed to do. Yeah, should be a lot of fun. So I'm currently in the car, mom life, doing a little feeding. I meant to pull out the camera in H&M, and then I don't know what happened. I think just, you know, hormones, feelings, emotions, everything kind of caught up with me, but I definitely failed pulling the camera out. I was just kind of really sensitive, I guess, to trying on clothes. You know, for some of you who have had a baby, you might understand what I'm going through when it's like you've just freshly had a baby and, you know, your body is baby, you know, built still, and trying on the sizes that you used to wear. I don't know, my confidence kind of tanked a little bit for some reason, just trying on clothes and seeing, you know, the way that my body was to me, you know, but it was kind of tough seeing my body like that for what it is right now. And I know I can work out and, you know, things like that, but it's just the simple fact of like when you have a baby, you know, your body's not the same. And it's a good thing, obviously. Like, I have 2 beautiful, healthy babies on this earth, and I love every minute of being a mom for sure. But it comes with its challenges sometimes, and I think my body image is one of them right now for me, weirdly, because usually I can kind of get past image a little bit, but I don't know, I just kind of tanked. Like, I cried in there, cried in the fitting room, and, you know, just was kind of going through it, so didn't necessarily have the chance to pull you guys out and kind of show off in a way where I felt like was comfortable, because I kind of wasn't comfortable. Again, like I said, I recognize all of the positive things about having a baby for sure, but just kind of down on myself a little bit for how I feel like my body looks right now. Yeah, but waiting on Robbie. We ended up walking down to a jewelry store really fast because he really wanted to check out necklaces. I've been kind of saying I'd like a necklace that I can wear, you know, that's won't fade or tarnish really or anything like that. That's when I'm in the shower, just kind of a higher quality necklace. He's being sweet, and so we went and looked at necklaces. Little Bit and I are in the car because while we were looking at necklaces, she got hungry and was trying to eat my arm off. And then I think we're gonna hit up Victoria's Secret, hopefully. Itty Bit is with my mom, so she's gonna stay the night tonight. So we just have Little Bear here, just throwing around all the names, honestly. Little Foot, Little Bear, Little Bit. Once you guys stay on this channel for a little bit longer, you'll know, I think, which baby I'm talking about. But and that is one thing, like, my husband and I discussed, is just like we're kind of keeping the babies off of the internet for now until they can decide, or if they want to decide that they are, you know, camera ready to rock and roll. And so we are also kind of, you know, trying to protect their names and stuff as well. And just, you know, we might do name reveals someday, we might not, we don't know. But for now, we just get Itty Bit and Little Bear. So we'll head into Victoria's Secret as soon as my husband makes his way down here, and hopefully, and we'll check in soon. Weird kind of spot to check in, but we are in Sally's right now. As you guys can see, I went and got my eyelashes done, but I still need a couple of things for prep tomorrow. I was gonna get my hair braided, and then that kind of fell through, so I'm here right now looking for wax, and then for bobby pins, so that I can pin down what I do have braided right now and just make that work for the weave for right now that I'm finna wear for my birthday tomorrow. So I got bobby pins, but it was all kind of a whirl, like with bobby pins, and then I was like, Robbie probably needs bags because we're right next door to King Super, so he was shopping while I was getting a couple things I needed from Sally's. So there's that sexy man himself. And so now we are headed home to make some burgers, some delicious burgers. And I will do a whole birthday haul with you guys at some point when I check back in. So let's get these burgers.
3 hours later.
So we are back. Robbie's got the burgers on the grill. He's making something called succotash, which apparently is green beans and corn. I wasn't prepped, so I don't really know, to be honest. Green beans, corn, and butter. Nothing that I've ever heard of. So kind of interesting, but, and then I was in charge of french fries, so that's what we are currently doing right now. I made some just truffle french fries with seasoned salt and pepper. So here is a finished product. French fries, burger. Yeah. Croy. French fries, ketchup. What is it, succotash? And now we feast.
The next day.
All right, so today is my birthday. I'm feeling super excited. Earlier today, I went to get my nails done, a mani-pedi. Robbie surprised me with a mani-pedi for my birthday, which is super sweet of him. So these are the nails, the finished nails. And those are just the finished toes. I went with my normal red, and Robbie was like, red? And I was like, cool, yeah, I haven't done red in a while. I've been doing white on my toes. I decided to the old me liked to wear red on her toes. So, having to make this intro quick though, because I have like an hour to get ready and I just washed my face and that's all I've done. So I might even have to continue in the car, unfortunately. While the babies sleep, I'm going to wet my hair because my hair needs a rebraid. It needs cleaned and rebraided, but I haven't had time since the baby and we now have to go, and I haven't found anybody in Colorado to help me with my braids. So essentially I'm just gonna wet my braids and then I'm going to kind of bobby pin the pieces that are sticking out down, curl this weave. I'm just gonna take my curling iron and just like this, I'm just gonna curl the curls, pin them up, and that will be that. And then it will be time to do my makeup, and I may have to finish my makeup in the car, but we are going to try and make everything work. So please enjoy this montage, and I will check in at dinner or in the car right before we get to dinner. I have no idea where we're going. Again, Robbie has planned the whole day. He's such a freaking sweetie, and I feel so loved and just like a new woman right now. Like, honestly, like, it was I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Like, he's been just a rock star. So anyways, let's get it. really dark in here, but we made it about 30 minutes late, but of course it's me, my fault. I think we're both gonna get the chicken parm though, so I don't know. What's that face?
I just remember the caprese looked really good.
I looked at the I looked at the Caprese too.
Was it Caprice?
Caprese.
I never know.
Caprese. We don't know, but I'll show you.
Bread
There you go.
with cheese, tomatoes.
Burrata. Caprese. I think it's Caprese. Caprese. We can get that too. We just get all of it.
Could.
But anyways, we will show you guys what we get to eat, and I'm just gonna enjoy some time with my honeys. First serve. We got the eggplant fries. You're up to pull the bread.
Huh?
You're up to pull the bread.
Sorry. This is nice and warm, so it's like trying to get one.
Yeah.
It's like a little baby swallow.
Yeah. Good blessed morning. I have some charcoal whitening strips on, so sorry, don't be alarmed. Today is my anniversary. It's literally my birthday, anniversary, Father's Day. June is a busy month. So it is our anniversary today, but we are going to a friend's house for the Nuggets game. The Nuggets are in the finals, and so we're super pumped. And my best friend's wife, she works for the Nuggets, and so this is her 9th season working with them, and my best friend just wanted to do something special for her. And so he's going to kind of throw like a watch party. And so we're going to go watch the game and support, but not really much planned right now. We've been doing laundry. Like I said, I've been still doing kind of like maintenance. It is 12:12. And so once my youngest sister wakes up, because they did come over last night to help with the kiddos for the couple hours that we went to dinner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed dinner with us a little bit. I know it wasn't as elaborate, but it was just, I don't know, like I just wanted to spend some time with Robbie and, you know, talk and stuff. Like we don't get alone time really ever anymore, so which is okay, but it's nice to just be us sometimes when we're alone, so I didn't really want to interfere a ton. But dinner was really good. We want to take our family back, and it's a cute little place. So if you live in Colorado, Castle Rock, Denver area, you should definitely check out Schleppies. I think it's called Schleppies, something like that, but the Italian was really good. So I didn't go ham, obviously, because I am breastfeeding, and so I had a martini, and that was enough to just kind of have like a first taste sort of back without being psycho. And then I literally downed water the rest of the night. So pumping down water, you know, kind of let it go out of my system. So yeah, today is not really much of like a huge plan, just kind of picking up, cleaning up. We'll go to the watch party, so it should be a lot of fun. It is a surprise watch party though, by the way, so we do have to be there on time, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, it'll be fun to just not be pregnant, see everybody, and have a good time. So, but it is kid friendly also, so the girls are coming with us.
I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my